Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing well on this Thursday evening. I can't believe it's Thursday already. These weeks or these days go by so fast. So, 5 tips to help you explode your business. Sorry, my golden retriever Jack is here and he needs attention because he gets none at all, ever. 5 tips to help explode your business using social media correctly. I've been doing a tip every day. So on Tuesday, I did a tip, the first tip, which was about connecting and making connections. So I talked about not just trying to add a bunch of people and friend a bunch of people. It's not about how many people you are friends with on social media. It's about, are you connecting? Are you commenting on their pages? Are you engaging with them so that they engage back with you, and that ultimately is going to help you establish a relationship with them and also help your algorithm. So tip number 1, video 1 was on Tuesday. If you go to the video tabs, you will find that video. Tip 2, which was yesterday, was about building curiosity. So building curiosity on your personal page or your business page about your products and about your business. So instead of blasting, filling up your page with product information and information about your business, I have the best business, come join me, and giving information about that, building curiosity posts so that people will reach out to you. And I said there were 2 reasons for that. One is if people are going to search, they're going to go to the internet and they might search your product and find some random weird bad comment about it or about your business. They're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that. Without you even having an opportunity to talk to them, they're going to have their preconceived notions about things, and then you're dead. Like that's it. It's gone. So it's important to build curiosity. The other thing I talked about yesterday was not having a bunch of sales for your product, or not a lot of like cash back, join my business, I'll give you this much cash back, blah, 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 constantly on your page. Again, I mentioned that it devalues your product. It makes it seem like your product is too expensive. It makes it seem like the business opportunity is too expensive to join. And that also trains people to wait for a sale, to always wait for a sale, and to never buy or commit to listening to you about your business opportunity because they're waiting to see, are you going to give me cash back? Is there going to be a deal? So I don't do that on my business or on my personal page at all. What I have done is privately messaged customers. So if I have a customer who hasn't ordered in a while, yeah, I might reach out and give them a little deal. Or a loyal customer, that's fine, to private message, because you're not blasting it all over your page, right? You're not in everybody's face about it. And the other thing about curiosity about your business, I'm going to give you an example. So currently, the company that I'm involved with is running a special. And it's not for me. It doesn't come out of my pocket, which I love that. For people to be, a chance for them to be entered into a lottery, I guess you could say, but a chance to be entered to win $250 just for watching the video tour. So for my company, we have a video tour that goes over our products, talks about our company, and it talks about the business opportunity. It's just there. It's available. It's not something I made. It's not something our upline made. It's something the corporate office made, and it's this great tour. Nobody has to purchase anything. Nobody has to sign up for anything. So instead of me blasting my page about, hey, my company's awesome, this is what my company's all about, here's a chance to win $250, and being in everybody's face, I did a curiosity post. And I posted, who would like an opportunity to win $250 at the end of the month? And then I said, drop a hands up emoji. I put that in, or more info in the comments. That's it. That's it. I didn't blast them about information to turn them off. I didn't post anything that we need their email, because we do, because that can freak people out. But they don't have to purchase anything. They can unsubscribe. It's really not we're not going to give any information out to anybody. But I kept it as a curiosity post, so a not in your face post. So that's what you want to do. You want to have curiosity posts on your page. So tip 1 was creating connections. Tip 2 was curiosity posts and not blasting your page with information about your products and constant information about the business, making it a curiosity. So check that out if you missed those other ones. And then today, before I get to tip 3, if you don't know me, if you have not watched any of my videos, or you're new to this page, drop a 1 in the comments, and I would love to say hello to you. Let us know where you're coming in from, where you're tuning in from. My name is Maria Gressler. I am an entrepreneur. I have a home-based business, obviously, that I've been talking about. I have joined a community to train on how to build my business without having to cold prospect, without having to be that person that's constantly talking about their business, constantly trying to prospect people that I come in contact with. I was miserable. I was doing all those traditional things, messaging people. And it's not to say I don't ever message people, but cold, constantly messaging people like, hey, Sally, I love the pictures of your kids on Facebook. They're so adorable. I don't know if you've noticed any of my posts, but I'm involved in this business, blah, 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 blah. Those kinds of posts. Every time I would go out for a social thing, in my head, I was thinking about, because my upline was like, if you sit next to somebody at a wedding, try to make a connection with them, try to, talk about your business and blah, blah, blah. Every single thing, every single event in my head, I was thinking about how I should be prospecting, and it was so uncomfortable. And I was just tired of it. I just wanted to go out. Like, if I was going out with my friends, I just wanted to go out. If I was going to a store, I just wanted to go to the store. Yeah, if it came up organically and naturally, that's different. But it was making me crazy. And you know what? I wasn't getting anywhere in my business. So I went to the internet, of course, to try to find a different way to do my business, because I was going to quit. Like, I just couldn't keep doing it. And doing more of the same thing just was not an option. It was not going to be an option. So I found came across an ad, and I like to overthink things. So I did a lot of research and found this wonderful community where I am getting training on using social media appropriately, using attraction marketing, so that people are coming to me and I don't have to chase people. I don't have to host events. I don't have to cold message people all the time. So anyways, that's a little bit about me. And so I am sharing with you things that I have learned and have found very helpful, and want to share that with you. So I am on tip number 3. And tip number 3 is adding value to your pages. So let's talk first about your personal profile page, because we do use that, and we do use it the wrong way often. So you probably have done trainings, or you've heard about all the different various types of posts that you should be rotating through on your page. You want to be posting, and again, I'm talking about your profile, your personal profile, posting 2 to 3 times a day. You don't want to overdo it. For one thing, it's going to annoy people. For another, you want to space it out, because if you post a post and you're getting some good traction on that post, and then you go post again, that's going to knock that post down. That's getting good engagement. So you want to see how your post is doing. If you did a post and it's getting great engagement and comments, leave it. Don't do another post. Just let that one, get some momentum, and then go ahead and do another post. Using stories, right? That's very important to use stories. And if you're on Instagram, that's a whole nother beast, and using hashtags on Instagram is very important. But don't want to get into that because that's a whole, even though it's affiliated with Facebook, it's a whole nother platform. So I won't get into that today. But having a variety of posts and posting valuable content for people so that they can see they're interested in you and you are special. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be, don't compare yourself to other people. Just post about your life. I literally posted about a can opener, electric can opener, the other day because my friend had mentioned that she's never had an electric can opener. And to me, that just seemed so weird because growing up in my house, we had electric can openers, and I did a post about it because I was actually curious, like who out there has electric can openers versus hand can openers? Oh my gosh, I got so many comments on that. So, just a variety of things. So you can incorporate your business and your products, but do them as curiosity posts, which I covered yesterday, and I did an example today. And you don't want to be negative all the time. And, be careful. Like if you're selling health and wellness products, don't be posting about how you have the flu and everybody in your family has the flu and you're always sick. And not that your life should look perfect on Facebook, because that's annoying too. Everybody wants to know, see that you're vulnerable and you do have bad hair days. And, half the time I'm doing my live videos, I'm wearing a hat because I have a lot of bad hair days. So that's okay. It's okay to be real, but you don't want to be negative all the time. And you don't want to be, depressing all the time. Do those motivational posts. For me, I do a lot of posts about flowers because they make me feel better. I live in Ohio. It's often gray and cold, and getting going in the morning can be tough. So I post beautiful flower pictures. It makes me feel good, and I hope that it makes other people feel good. And I was at a conference, a workshop, I think it was a couple of weeks ago already now, and it was funny because one of the photos that the presenter put up was one of the yellow flower photos that I had used before, and one of the women sitting at my table said, "Hey Maria, that's your flowers." She's never commented on my flowers. She's never ever commented on my flowers, but she's seen them and she's connected that with me because it's part of who I am. It means something to me. So that's what I mean about putting on your personal profile content of value so people can get to know who you are. Don't be posting types of posts that other people post if that's not who you are. So the motivational, if you're posting motivational posts, and whether it's on your personal profile or your business page. So when I say business page, I mentioned this the other 2 days, but I don't mean your business page where you're recruiting your prospects and your customers for your business. I mean a business page where you are branding yourself, like this business page. If you haven't started one, you really need to start one, and you need to start one now because things are going to be changing. Facebook is always changing what they feel is important, and there's going to be a shift back into making Facebook more of a private thing where people, just interact with each other. And so there's going to be a shift going back to groups. So you want to get your business page, your branded page going, put valuable content on it now so that when those changes occur, you already have your page going. So on your personal profile, you want to have content that is valued, that is going to help people. It's going to help people get to know who you are. And then on your, if we shift to your branded business page, you're again want to provide valuable content. So if you're doing inspirational posts, talk about how that post, how does it relate to you? What does it mean to you? Don't just throw that post up there. Don't just throw the picture with the already scripted post on there. I know some people that do use Canva and they find a beautiful picture and then they use the quote on it. That's great. If you're creative and you want to do that, sorry, I need to, oops, get rid of a message there. It's distracting me. If you want to do that, that's awesome, but you don't have to do that. Oh no, there, I'm back, hopefully. Been having connection problems lately. I actually left my phone in the grocery cart in the parking lot at the grocery store today. So it sat outside and it was really cold here, probably for almost an hour. But thankfully I realized that's where it was. And I went back and it was still sitting there in the cart. So, oh my gosh, this has been quite a day. So, excuse me. Anyway, so you want to tell stories, you want people to get to know you, to connect with you on both your personal profile and your branded business page to connect with you, add value content. If you don't know what to put on, so now I'm going to shift from the personal profile to your branded business page. So if you have a business page, again, I'm talking about the one where you are branding yourself as a business. Not your network marketing business, not your direct sales business, because quite frankly, that's not your business. You're an affiliate, you're a consultant. You don't own that business. So things could change in that business that you have no control over. So it's important to brand yourself. You become your own business. And then you can branch out and do other things. You have other opportunities. But so you want to have value content. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just starting out, I don't know anything. You know more than somebody else. So you just have to find something that is important to you, that you are researching, and that you find how to do it, and you're using that, and you're like, oh my gosh, this was great. It could be the smallest thing. It doesn't have to be huge. That's what you talk about. That's what you offer. That's what you share with people. So that's what you want to do to add value, to add content. If you are lost, if you have been, so when I first was looking for a different way to do my business, there are so many things out there on the internet, right? There's so many free programs and trainings and opportunities. I suggest you really do not have that shiny object syndrome where you go there and then you try this and then you try this and then you try this. It's really confusing. You're going to end up not getting anything accomplished. You want to pick one. Pick something and stick with it for a while. So if you're not sure, if you're overwhelmed, if you're not sure if those programs are good, if it's a good community, if it's a valid community, and you're interested in the community that I've become involved with, I have two things. I have a free boot camp. So it's a 10-day boot camp. You get an email with information for 10 days. I have that available. So I will drop that in the comments so you can see that, but it's also on my website. And then the second thing, if you are done doing free things and you are ready for a blueprint, ready to really find out about attraction marketing, I can put the link also to that in the comments for the attraction marketing formula, which is the blueprint that I used. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I am really happy to hop on a phone call. If you go to my website, actually, I'll put it in the comments too, just to make it easy. My calendar, that you can click on and make an appointment, and we can have a phone conversation. Right now it's set up for phone conversations. I would love to do a Zoom call. I love to see people face to face and have that connection. I know not everybody's comfortable with that though, so I currently have my calendar set up just for phone calls. But there's a space when you go to sign up, there's a little space to provide information for what it is that you're looking for, what you need help with, and if you're not exactly sure, that's fine. But put in there if you prefer not to do a phone call but want to do a Zoom call, then note that in there and I will know that, and then we can set that up. But always feel free to message me. My message button is on my page and I'm here to help. So hope you guys have a great evening. And if you found this valuable and you know somebody else can benefit from it, share this with them. Share my page. All right, have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.